Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review. Today we have Joey Logano's AAA Insurance Ford Mustang. And hey man, this is a pretty cool looking paint scheme. I love the color combination to it. Then you add in these like chrome aluminum alloy rims. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the double deuce out of the box. Alrighty folks, we're out of the good old box, and wow! I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm already loving this paint scheme. This is a really good looking car. I did not expect this, but wow. So you got this blue and the classic white hood design, which is, you know, it's a throwback to the Kurt Busch 2011 season. Let's just call it what it is. Then you add in these chrome kind of style wheels to it. You have this red line at the bottom, red spoiler. I'm just going to say this, guys. I'm already impressed. I was not expecting much out of this diecast because it's the AAA car, right? We get it like every year, and I was thinking, okay, they're going to butcher it like they did with the Shell Pennzoil joint, right? No, they actually did a phenomenal job with this paint scheme, much better than they did with the Shell Pennzoil car. So let's go ahead and dive into this review, guys. So over here on the hood, obviously you could see where the louvers would be on the real paint scheme. If you're looking at the car from this angle, you probably would see them, but if you looked at it directly above, you probably wouldn't see anything. Or there's a certain angle where the TV cameras can pretty much read everything on the car just fine. Got Ford Logano right there. So you got Pennzoil, got Ford, get the pony right there. The front end looks a little bit smashed in though. Like you can see this side's lower, right? So I'm guessing this is like a Martinsville race version or something. Got 22. Got Sunoco. So yeah, that's a little bit screwed up on the nose. Go to the left side of the car. Now, the number is a little bit pointed down. So that's a little bit of a oopsie-doo because you know that's not supposed to be that. Because this is, you know, this is a flat side skirt. It doesn't angle too much. So yeah, that's probably a decal nuance. But regardless, I really like this paint scheme. I saw this car on track. I was watching the Texas endurance race. Let's just call it that. And the way they have the AAA logo right here, guys. And the way they put the insurance logo right here. Subtle details, right? But I love the way they did that. And I'll show the Shell Pennzoil car because I got to be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed with it. But to me, even though the concept is the same, putting the logo next to the wording, I feel like the Shell Pennzoil car is a little bit more like, I don't know, like a bumper sticker. Like they just kind of threw it together. I feel like the way this logo is designed, it flows better. I know I'm probably just sounding crazy, but that's really what it reminds me of. It just looks better. I got Shell Pennzoil down there. Discount Tire, Auto Trader, American Ethanol, Joey Logano with the one race win sticker, which I want to say is from Donington. Get Ford, PPG, Mazak, Coca-Cola, Cup Series, Goodyear. Got the number 22. Of course, pick this one up over there at Circle B Diecast. You can as well for all your Joey Logano, Penske merchandise, all that good stuff. You can use the promo code down below, guys, in the description. And for any orders, $30 or more, you'll save on shipping. Because I'm sure you've seen everything going up. I like getting my cars over there at Circle B Diecast. You get a really good deal. And they've been that way for years. And I tell you what, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the way I see it. Get join now, AAA.com. Got the AAA logo. Got the number 22. Ford logo, the license plate. With the paint scheme background being a little bit brighter, you get a really nice sense of how these rear side skirts come up with the bootleg exhaust panels and how it looks like one giant piece because the bottom, what do they call this? The diffuser, it looks really nice. I prefer no exhaust panels though, but it is what it is. Let's go to the right side of the diecast. This one's a lot better in terms of the side skirt because you can see this one's, yeah, it's a little bit angled, but didn't mean to bump the camera there. I just like this paint scheme. Usually this car is ran with red wheels, but they went with the chrome alloy for 2022. I like this paint scheme. I really do. They took full advantage of the side panel. They didn't leave, you know, a stone unturned. Go to the roof of the car. Got the classic red, white, and background blue 22. Snap-on tools. Logano. And insurance with a random blue stripe right there. You see that right there? That random blue rectangle on the deck lid, which is interesting. You know, guys, I like this diecast. I really do. I'm impressed. This is one of those cars that, you know, some of these cars I don't expect to be that good. I got to be honest with you. But this is a sleeper car. This is one of those that I am like very pleased to be surprised with. I really enjoy this paint scheme. It's it's not perfect by any means, but it looks really nice. If I could get one of these cars here, the Shell Pennzoil or the AAA insurance one, I would get the AAA insurance one because it looks better. Now, if this was the LA Coliseum diecast or the AAA one, I'd get the LA Coliseum one because I feel like that car is going to be rare someday. I really do. It's the first ever race for the next gen, the first ever race to win. They never made it for the first ever one for the Gen 6 era. I would get that one. But if you're talking about the primary or the alternate, I would go with the alternate paint scheme, in my honest opinion. Now, this one's probably going to find its way into a NASCAR Authentics wave. It generally does. You'll get a Penske, you'll get a Logano primary, and then they'll show, a alternate paint scheme like the Auto Trader car, or they'll find, or maybe his Pennzoil paint scheme, not the Shell one. They'll throw one of those in, so you might see this in a wave coming up down the road. But regardless, what a cool looking diecast, guys! I'm quite impressed with it. What do y'all think? Feel free to comment down below. I look forward to reading those. 2022 Joey Logano Ford Mustang. The more I look at this paint scheme, I'll end the video on this. It reminds me of one of those Forza paint schemes. Like someone took like let's say, I don't know, a 2013 Mustang on Forza Motorsport, and they just put a Joey Logano AAA insurance wrap on it. That's what it reminds me of. That's what it really reminds me of. Like, the body lines of the Mustangs are so similar to the production car now. It just reminds me of those like fantasy Forza paint schemes you could download and put on your cars. So that's pretty neat. Have a great one, everybody, guys. That's all for now. Diecast Buffet signing off.